known as a rodeo.
Viva San Antonio! Fiesta is just around the corner. We have a beautiful taping program, our special for you to bring to your living room. Make some calls. It's going to be very important because we're going to have music. You can dance right there in your living room. I have with me beautiful staff that is working with us this year, our crew. I thank you for everything you're doing. And with me are familiar faces of San Antonio, the faces of San Antonio. Do you recognize this face? And the really beautiful lady next to you. They're very involved. One elected official, one enormous community leader, the leadership of this young lady. We're going to start, of course, Rosemary Kowalski, everybody knows her. Tommy Calvert, Commissioner, and his staff. We're going to start off with Tommy. Let the viewers know what we need to hear from you.
Well, Delia, I think the first thing is thank you for keeping this public access show alive. My father created public access in the late 70s. He was on the first advisory board that created cable in San Antonio. A lot of competition. And one of the things he fought for was public access. So it makes me very proud to see you carry that multi-decade, over 40-year decade, and keeping it going to the next generation. And so we're just excited to celebrate San Antonio, Fiesta, our military, and so much more. There's so many people doing great things in San Antonio, and you're one of them.
You know, making a difference in our city, right? The positive outlook of San Antonio. What is it that you want to mention that is going on with as new commissioner?
Well, you know, there's brand new blood on the commissioner's court. It is a new day with Judge Peter Sakai, Commissioner Grant Moody, and so many young faces. We're excited that Judge Sakai is there to help lead us, and he's been in the county for 26 years. And I think there's some challenges that we haven't had to face before. We're looking at weather changes, right? And the need to keep our trees. We've had so many people move here. We've got 1.5 million people moving to San Antonio, Bexar County in the next decade. And so we're losing a lot of tree canopy to development, and we've got to replenish those trees so that we don't have very hot summer months and that we help get the pollutants out of the air. So look for the county to get more involved in those kinds of activities. And I think school children and others can be involved in that as well. And so there's a lot we've got to do to keep jobs going. Obviously, we may head into a little bit of a recession coming in the next year, and we're going to be listening to small business people, community leaders about how can we help at the county keep people employed, not have more people on our streets. I'm really proud of something I think you would also be proud of, and that is I helped give $9.4 million for homeless seniors. Through the old Catholic Workers House known as Town Twin Village. We're building 205 tiny homes, and we're opening those facilities in February so that we can take a lot of the folks that we see chronically off the street. And guess what it has? It has everything that they need. It's got mental health, job training, primary care, all of the things that folks need. And we're going to be doing things to help people with the high cost of food. We know groceries are very high. So we're doing a 10-acre urban farm. We gave away 25,000 pounds of fresh vegetables and fruits during the pandemic. Wow. And that was just on 1 acre. So we're looking forward to helping people with the needs that they have. They can always call our office, 210-335-2614. And whether it's rental assistance, utility assistance, we're here to serve the people.
We have a staff member here, and your name is?
My name is Joshua Garcia.
And your title?
I'm Director of Communications for Commissioner Tommy Calvert.
Well, I thank you for taking care of our commissioner.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for being with us. To my left, a very well-known, I call her a young lady. We never get old, right? Just like Henry Pena says, right? We never get old. Rosemary Kowalski with the Arcade Group. We're Libras. September, right?
24th
and Libras have a real nice definition. Ms. Kowalski, thank you for being on our show. And is there any message you would like to give, whether it's our youth, our students out there, and you have been with us for so long and you are very community oriented. Your camera's ready for you.
Right. I am so honored to be here and sitting next to this great politician. I don't think I can say much about San Antonio, except I have him beat. This is my 99th year on this earth, to thank God for good health. And I've lived all those years right here in San Antonio. And I was born and lived on Pleasanton Road, as I spent most of my life on the south side. And my husband is a soldier in the flew airplanes in World War II. So I represent, I guess, probably one of the oldest people that have lived right here in this city for those 99 years. I'll be 99 in September. But I think if you hit 99, you should celebrate it the whole year.
There you go. That's right.
So I'm just telling all of you, because we're all religious, and it's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you.
She is awesome. She's also with the group called Las Madrinas. We meet at Mi Familia at the Rim, and Lita Salazar, who is kind of the chairman, takes very good care of us. They're ladies that are making a difference in San Antonio. We'll be right back, but before we leave, we're all going to say Viva Fiesta, San Antonio.
All right.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Viva Fiesta, San Antonio!
San Antonio.
Hola, San Antonio. We're back. SA Community Pride. I'm honored to be the host and producer for this program with a beautiful crew, volunteers that are with us, leadership of San Antonio. When I say Fiesta is just around the corner, I really mean Fiesta is just around the corner. San Antonio is known to party, right? Go to party.
Yes.
Well, a lot of it has, sometimes you get keywords, and what brings to my mind during Fiesta is de colores. The colores, different colors. You can see in my background all the colors, leadership, and from whatever age, right? We're all young, right?
Yes.
We're very young, yeah.
Always.
And we say it with a smile. And I have with me, with one of the largest illuminated parade here in San Antonio, nationally, over 700,000 people that are watching in attendance, plus TV, right? I have Mr. James Ferrymore, who is the treasurer for the Fiesta Flambeau Parade Association, plus he's also the past president for the Fiesta Flambeau.
Yes, ma'am.
I want you to give out your message. It's important, well known throughout our city. I enjoyed meeting this young man. Very talented. Take it away, James.
Thank you for having us, Delia. In 2023, when we kick off with the UT Band at 7 o'clock on a beautiful, well-mannered, weathered night for a parade, it'll be our 75th anniversary. This is our Diamond Jubilee this year.
My goodness.
We're all volunteers in our organization. We have a volunteer board, absolutely no paid employees. We start on the Sunday after the Saturday parade, start doing the parade for next year. And now that we've rounded the corner and we're approaching February, all we do is meet, struggle, and push to get that parade onto the streets.
Wow,
We have signed up some wonderful sponsors this year. We're very thankful that we've been able to secure these sponsors. The UT band has verified that they'll be there. So we've got bright lights, floats, bands, everything that you would want in a parade. And did I mention we have lights?
Oh, yes.
We've got lights.
Thousands of lights.
So if you're looking for light, we've got it.
Well, I know I love light, and there was one year that I left my Christmas tree and light a whole year. I love light. It's something that really brightens when you get up in the morning. You see a multicolored Christmas tree, right? And it's all about happiness and being happy. It's whatever you want, you do it. James, you're also a PMO with the Fiesta Commission, right?
Yes, ma'am. The Flambeau is one of 100 and something PMOs, participating member organizations. Fiesta is the parent organization and the umbrella. They secure our street closures, security, and things like that. Each one of the participating member organizations is a nonprofit, and there are some tremendous nonprofits under the umbrella, and we're all there to do some good.
Awesome. You know, going back to Flambeau, of course, we have a lot of veterans in attendance here. Some years back, I remember the Grand Marshals were like Mi Tierra, the Cortez, the Familia Cortez, and so was Rosemary Kowalski, right?
Honorary? I believe so, yes.
Yes. I remember that I was volunteering working in the forming area, and I saw all of them go up to their beautiful float. You remember when you were Grand Marshal
Yes.
for Fiesta Flambeau?
Yes,
You look
very
beautiful.
exciting.
You look beautiful out there, Miss Kowalski. You're a very beautiful lady. Very.
you.
And if you see, look at how beautiful this is. What she's wearing. I love it. You got so much class when you dress. When I see you at the Madrinas meeting, I mean, everybody just listens to what you have to say. Everybody. Okay, to
Thank
my
you.
right, I'm going to start first, before I start with Francis, I'm going to ask Aruba Hussein is in real estate, so young, and my God, you know, when I see ladies with different colors of hair, you know, red, she looks beautiful in that. It just fits her. Look at the color. She matched with her suit.
Yes, that's gorgeous.
Aruba, I met at a Christmas event she coordinates, and I remember my son Israel and I were there, and you were so kind. You even made a postcard of the photos, and this is a very classy young lady. Aruba, take it over.
Thank
Cameron's
you.
just waiting for you.
Thank you. My name is Aruba. I'm a local realtor in San Antonio. I work with Keller Williams Heritage, and I love helping people. I love educating people when it comes to real estate, whether it be buying or selling, and I would love to help anyone who's interested.
Wow. Is there a message you want to give to the young ladies that would like to go into real estate?
I would love to help you. Reach out to me. You can find me on social media. I have an Instagram. It's Aruba_the_Texas Realtor. You can find me on Facebook. I am everywhere if you look up Aruba Hussein or Aruba Realtor. Reach out. I'm here to help.
And when I met Aruba, it was at a wedding for a family, and my son invited you, and we went to Green, Texas, right? And we hit it off so well. You know, we had a lot in common.
We
Thank you
definitely
for
do.
being with us.
Libras.
It's a pleasure to have you here. And next we have. I love it. I love it. I have the Dazzling Damas. And the Dazzling Damas I've known for many years. They're familiar faces, and everybody knows who they are when they attend events. They're very community-oriented. And they have a queen, and I've known Frances for many years. Frances is a queen, and her birthday was just recently, right?
Yesterday.
We're going to sing happy birthday to her, okay? Is Henry Lee, little Henry, you here? Yeah. can you give us a little background with happy birthday, something last month? Happy birthday. That we're going to sing, we're going to sing, and then you come in with the music in the background, okay? Okay, ready? We're going to say
Happy birthday.
happy birthday.
Okay.
Right? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Queen Francis. Thank you.
You're so sweet.
Henry Lee, little Henry.
You can't play it exactly the way it goes because then you have to pay.
Oh, thank you, Henry.
We'll be hearing more of Henry in a little while. He's a pro. He right there when I need him, and I know you were Roy's best where the band when you had the band and playing, and just I want Henry Lee to play. I want Henry Lee to play, and we made it happen. Francis, take it away. Cameras, right there.
Hello, San Antonio. My name is Francis Garza Alvarado, and I am the queen of the Dazzling Damas Red Hat chapter. And I know some of you are thinking, if it's a Red Hat chapter, why do you have on a purple fascinator? Well, the deal is, the Red Hat Society colors are red and purple. Purple on the shoulders, red on the head. But on your birthday month, you switch the colors. So you wear a purple hat and red outfit. And let me tell you, because of my beautiful Red Hat Damas, I have had the best birthday ever. We were celebrating all week long. Last night I was up till almost 1 o'clock, and I wanted to be here with Delia because she's a big supporter and she's also a Dazzling Dama. But I had a meeting. We, as Delia said, we are well known in the community. They know we like to help. The Red Hat Society is supposed to be for women over 50 to just have fun. But these ladies, and I've been a longtime supporter of many of our organizations here in San Antonio, so we help many of them. And I was called to a meeting at a local nursing home because they want us to help them with their Valentine's Day crowning of their king and queen. So I was a little bit late, but it was for a good reason. And I'm excited for the girls, I'm excited for myself, and I'm excited for the residents of the nursing home. Some who have been there long term, some don't have many relatives. So we are going to make people happy, and that's what we want to do. That is our mission, to help, to have fun, and to love and respect each other.
And Francis, I can imagine your closet. It must be like more than a house because you're always wearing different outfits. And I know you're very involved with Graciela because she has beautiful outfits for Fiesta. I've never seen her repeat an outfit. It's always a different outfit that you wear.
Yes.
Look at her outfit. She's so colorful.
Red Hat boots.
We're gonna go and have the members introduce themselves. We'll start with Ms.
My
Benavides.
name is Ines Benavides, and I've been with the Dazzling Damas for 5 years.
Wow. You are, I mean, every time I see you, you just bring a smile.
Yes. She is our, like in a tribe, they have elders. She is our elder. She is 91 years young, and we all want to be just like her.
Wow. You look like 24 years old. Beautiful. Okay, we'll start over here.
I'm Susana Marmolejo, and I've been with the Dazzling Damas for 4 years, but I've been in the Red Hat Society for 7. And I love to have fun. So you'll see us dancing and having fun and singing like nobody's watching.
Next.
I'm Yolanda Wergler, and I'm a new Red Hatter. I just joined for my birthday in October. So I'm really enjoying being a member of this group. And I've known Frances for many years. Probably met her at a Red Hat event, as a matter of fact, across the street over there.
Okay.
My name is Oralia Martinez. I've been a Red Hatter for almost 3 years. My husband says, go and have fun, so I do.
Hello, my name is Rosibella Gastelum, and I've been very involved with our military community for 26 years coming from San Antonio. We found this beautiful lady, Miss Frances Garza, that gave me the opportunity to be in the Dazzling Damas, and I am enjoying it so much. My husband is retired, but I haven't retired yet.
That's what I was waiting for. That's a signal right there. Yeah. Okay, together we're all going to say Viva Fiesta San Antonio. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Viva Fiesta San Antonio!
Cumpleaños feliz, cumpleaños feliz, te deseamos Valentina. Cumpleaños feliz, es tu día y por eso es especial. Tus amigos vendrán a celebrar. Es tu cumple y por eso estamos aquí. Que los cumplas muy feliz. Cumpleaños feliz, cumpleaños.
Our beautiful city of San Antonio. Fiesta, awesome. I have Fiesta here on studio. The main Rafael, the beautiful Rafael, handsome. This is what you call tall and handsome.
Oh, thank you.
In fact, I can honestly tell you, some of the royalty that are here with him, I really personally know them. Whether it's a veteran back here, and Norma, and the Queen. I just met the Queen, Ms. Vasquez, Renee. I'm going to have each one, especially the King, involved in parades. Involved, you just did the MLK and the Veterans Parade, right? Just to let you know that I know Phil Zavala at Wonderland. He does your outfits, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, because
He is the royal tailor.
definitely, he did a dress for me also, and he has a picture there, a panoramic picture of my husband and I when we celebrated 50 years. If you go in there, it's right there. You'll see me and my husband. We had 50. The mayor, the DA LaHood, the chief of police, you name it. We had all VIPs, and I know I tried to get Norma, and I didn't do her out of town. Okay, let's start, Rafael. Fiesta's coming, and the excitement that you are the Rafael, and you have a beautiful, awesome schedule coming up. A lot of energy you're going to need. Take it away. Your camera's ready.
There's lots going on, and I became Rafael in October, and as the People's King, I think it's really important that you gave me a chance to be on the People's TV station. So that is really good. And you were talking about parades. We have the opportunity to be on 4 different parades during Fiesta. The River Parade, Fiesta Flambeau, Battle of Flowers, and also in the King William Parade. And of course, my court and my beautiful queen will be with me. Be very exciting. All of San Antonio can come out to those parades and see the Rafael, because I try to be the People's King, the king for everyone.
Well, you were also in the Veterans Parade. I'm the founder for the Veterans Parade. I know we always have the Rafael. They are very supportive for our veterans. We have a lot of veterans that are out there, and we always say thank you for serving our country. Can you tell me approximately how many schools are you going to be visiting?
Well, we're going to be visiting between 30 and 50 schools this year. So it's a little different this year because some of the security has changed for the schools, and it makes it a little tougher. But we're going to go out, and our message this year is that in the morning, the kids can take care of themselves by high-fiving themselves. High five always makes you feel better every day.
Oh, you better believe it. I'm looking at your crown. I hadn't seen it. You just took it out of your case. It's beautiful. I'm hoping the cameras can pick up. Rosemary, can the cameras pick up on his crown? You have a mission, the Alamo, and what else do you have on the other side?
There's some very special things that we designed in this crown. We wanted to show the history of San Antonio. If I'm the People's King, then there must be the history of San Antonio. So it has every mission in the crown. It has the San Antonio River. And then on the back, there's a cactus for the Payaya people who started San Antonio. There's also a canary for the Canary Islanders who were here.
Wow.
And a special symbol for Juneteenth. And those are all part of the crown.
So unique. I think that's one of the best crowns I've seen.
Well, thank you.
Very beautiful. You even have your medal, right?
I do, and you know what? I want you to be to have the Ray Feo medal as one of the very first medals that
Wow.
you would have
Thank
for
you.
Fiesta.
Thank you.
So thank you very much for having us on your
Put
show.
it on later for me.
Okay, I
Okay,
sure
you,
will.
You can go ahead and put it here if you
Okay,
want
I'll
to.
be glad to.
Let me see if there are any. You know, you travel, and we talked about the visits to the schools and your royalty. I'm very familiar with some of your royalty members. One of them is Norma Reyes. And you say, well, how do you know Norma Reyes and Fernando Reyes and, of course, Charles Barrett Jr. and Melissa? Fernando Reyes, of course, beautiful. But Norma and her husband, plus the Barrett family, before Roy passed away, it was during Christmas time, and they, with all heart, they were able to decorate my house, whether it was the lights on the house or the props for the lawn. You all came through for him, and we were going to surprise him when he got home from the hospital. And we thought, well, no, let's show it to him. So we had a video camera showing the house and all the decorations. He loved it. And I let him know who had done it, and I think I sent you a little message from him. Unfortunately, it was so sad that he didn't make it home. He was supposed to come home day before Christmas, not before Christmas. After like the 17th, on the 18th, he was supposed to be home, and he went to cardiac arrest like all our COVID, all the COVID family members that are out there. We feel for you. There was 2020 year was horrible. It was a nightmare. Your camera is right there, Norma. You tell them what they need to hear.
Well, Delia, you and Roy are very special to us, and what you've done for the veterans, very, very important to us, and that is why we have always supported you and your family and everything that you've done for this community. So that is why you are so special to us and why we have always
Thank you.
supported you and what you've done for us.
Thank you.
And that is why I'm here with Ray Feo and what he does. And of course, you know that my husband was a former Ray Feo, and it's about education for the children. And that is why I work so hard, and I continue to work hard, raising funds for scholarships for our community, for our children. We want everyone to have a better future.
And I was honored when Fernando asked me to get a color guard for your father-in-law.
My father,
And my husband was able to provide the flags for the funeral.
That's right.
A
We've never
procession,
forgotten
a
that.
beautiful procession.
Absolutely.
Now, back here, I know a young man as a veteran, Texas A&M. He is just out there. He is something I would say our next mayor, maybe one day. He is so knowledgeable, very smart, very handsome. Richard,
Yes, ma'am.
love you to bits.
Love you
Take
more.
it away. Your camera's ready.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to follow the Queen and Miss Reyes here. So, just honored and privileged to be on Larry's court. As the military minister, we're here to work and strengthen and ensure that we are out in the community and bringing our veterans and our military with us. There's a couple of key events that are coming up. So check our website and come party and join us as we raise money for our youth.
And then we have the beautiful queen right behind me.
Hi.
Renee,
Hello.
take it away.
Well, my name is Renee Vasquez, and I'm the Reina this year. I'm so excited to be part of Ray Feo. I have always had a great time at Fiesta, and I just can't wait for Fiesta 2023.
Wow. You're so beautiful.
Oh,
You're
thank
the one
you.
that brings this color along with all the ladies, right?
Yes, thank you.
We're so lucky to have her as part of our court.
And energy, both of you, the whole court?
We've got it all together.
You have to.
And
yes.
you're ready to visit school?
Oh, I'm so ready. We're very
And for
excited.
parades and all this.
All the
Exactly.
waving.
That's a famous wave, right? Well, I want to thank all of you. We had royalty here on studio, and all together at a count of three, we're going to say Viva Fiesta and also Viva El Rey Feo. Are you ready?
Yep.
1,
Ready.
2, 3. Viva,
Viva
San
Fiesta.
Antonio and Viva,
Viva
El Rey
Rey
Feo.
Thank you.
Thank you.
San Antonio was awesome.
It was the best vacation ever.
We went to the zoo.
I love the rhinos. They're just so cool.
I love the dolphins. They're so fun and playful.
And the stingrays was unbelievable.
Felt like a real place with real memories for a family to have for the rest of our lives.
And I love coming to San Antonio with my family.
In San Antonio, you know we have to have music on studio, right? And one of our biggest in music, my number one, is Little Henry. Everybody knows Henry Padilla, Little Henry. Henry, take it away, and then we come to us. Little Henry. Awesome. You ready for Fiesta?
Yeah.
I see Henry a lot out there, and Socorro always tells me where he's going to be playing. And we love you, Henry.
Thank you.
Stay there. Don't go away.
Feels mutual.
Go away. To our viewers, we have a beautiful guest, gorgeous young ladies, and an elected young man that was elected by the city of San Antonio, a judge. And I'm going to start first with him. This tall, dark, and handsome, my good friend, right? We have a lot in common. Judge, tell us a little bit about what you do. You're just a few yards away from the courthouse, right, or whatever you do, and you're involved in so much. You're not only a judge, you're just constantly busy. Take it away, camera.
Well, first, I'm very lucky to be here with you, Delia.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for inviting me. And I'm lucky to be surrounded by the Magnolia Ladies Club. Magnolia is a beautiful flower. It's a beautiful tree. And so it brings back a lot of good memories for me. I'm a judge. I'm the judge of the 379th Criminal District Court.
Mm-hmm.
We handle felonies, so it's a felony trial court. I just got done with a jury. And I'm also an administrative judge. So I'm involved in a lot of the way things work at the courthouse. That's a lot of fun. The best part of my job is meeting people like yourselves and these ladies behind me and hearing big music from Little Henry over there
Little
too.
Henry.
So
Way to go.
I like nothing more than getting out and meeting people and talking to people and seeing how great our city is. It's a wonderful place to live. And so I like to take advantage of that and be as involved as I can.
And what about Beyond the Gavel?
I got a podcast. There's a lot of folks that don't quite understand how the courthouse works or criminal cases work. I was just speaking to somebody on the jury that we had, and they were telling me that, the experience is something that they never imagined. They got so many great understandings of how the system works. And so the podcast is called Beyond the Gavel with Judge Ron Rangel. You could find it at beyondthegavelpodcast.com. And we basically interview different people every 2 weeks, ask them how things work, and hopefully bring an educational sort of process to people to understand the court system and basically to give it more confidence.
He's so smart, right? That's why he's a judge. Recently, after election, a lot of judges, who won the election, he is so famous, you were asked to practically swear in all these judges. I was out there. I had the honor of, for first time, seeing you in your, what is it that you call your...
The robe.
The robe.
Yes. A dress, the black dress.
And you were out there, Gloria Martinez and Lucy Clark and so many others. Write to me. Beautiful Socorro. She's everywhere. She takes such good care of me, and I know Roy is smiling every time you let me know about a dance. By the way, he's a good dancer.
Yeah, I saw him.
But besides what she does with the Magnolia Ladies, event coordinator for Henry Pena, the well-known Henry Pena, the dances at the Elsa Bar. Let our viewers know what we need to know about you all, what you do.
Well, thank you, Delia. Thank you for all of us for bringing us to the San Antonio community. We're a nonprofit, and we do really what y'all need. If you call us and you tell us that you need Like they called us not too long ago and they told us that these children needed blankets. So one of my members, one of my ladies, called us and said, hey, we need to get together and it was around 7 o'clock that night when she called us and she told us we need blankets for these children. And so what I did was I got on the phone, started calling everybody. Everybody donated money. Henry Lee, he says, here's some more money, go. So we took off to Walmart, got all the blankets and everything that we needed and give them to Anita. And then what we also do, we have a food drive and we also have the toy drive. So from January to June, we do the food for the people that need the food for the Thanksgiving. And then from July to December is our toys. And that's when all these ladies, you know, they all help. And anytime y'all need something, just call us, call me, I'm on Facebook, call my secretary, call any of the ladies, and we'll get anything that y'all need done.
Well, I want to know what you eat because you just recently had surgery and she's go. I mean, she's still doing all her activities and she follows through and you've never failed.
No, I'm still going. I just joined the American Legion also, and I'm going to help them with their dances.
American Legion number 2?
Number 2, yes.
Yeah, I'm opposed number 2.
Our anniversary is in September, so we're going to have a dance. So everybody's going to be welcome, so we'll send that out through Facebook.
So you have 2 officers, the treasurer, Susie Garcia, and Norma Martinez, the secretary. I'd like for each one of you just to identify your name, okay?
I am Susie Garcia. I'm the acting treasurer, and we do get together and have a lot of fun. We try to do as much as we can, maybe trips, go out. If anybody wants to join, let us know. We're here for the community, and we thank you for having us over here.
Martha Cortez Mata, I'm a Magnolia and proud of it.
Way to go.
I'm Irene Vigil, and I'm a Magnolia, and I'm very proud of it.
Hi, I'm Sylvia, and I've been with the Magnolias, I think, a year, and I love every minute.
Awesome.
I'm Anita Valdez. I'm one of the original Magnolias, and I love it. It's going to be our 5th year, so we're really looking forward to our dance.
Anytime I need pictures or something, my original person is right there. She's got them.
Got her camera. Blessed and proud. I am
Yes.
blessed and proud to know all of you. We're going to end it with Viva Fiesta San Antonio and Viva El Rey Feo. Larry?
Ready.
Like I saw him, he was
Ready?
here a while ago. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Viva Fiesta San Antonio!
El Rey
Viva
Feo!
El Rey Feo!
Yeah.
One of the real secret gems of San Antonio. We're one of only 2 cities in North America, UNESCO City of Gastronomy.
Food is such a huge part of, I think, all of our cultures.
San Antonio is real in flavors. It's true in its corazón.
We're so proud of the authenticity from all over the world. That to me is exactly what we call melting pot. It's something unique to this place. You don't get it anywhere else.
San Antonio, Military City, USA. And during Fiesta, at every parade, if you see whether it's the, the color guard right in front with the American flag and people stand up and the veterans especially, whether caps, Vietnam or whatever, thanking our veterans for serving our country. I have here, and as founder for the U.S. Military Veterans Parade, I'm honored to have veterans. There are the top leaders here in San Antonio. There are others that weren't able to make it. I have the judge with me because he has a lot to do with what my friends here, I know all of them. I should, right, as the founder for the Veterans Parade. I have quite a few, they do beyond the call of duty besides being a veteran. Yes, they serve their country, and then also they serve their community. I'm going to start here first. Aren't they all handsome? And the young ladies, we have women that serve our country. So when you say veterans, you have to say comma, men and women. Don't forget that. Okay, let's start. Mr. Mendez, Carlos.
Sure.
Take it there.
Delia, it's good
Take
to
it
see
away.
you. Good to see you again, Delia. Thank you very much for having us out. Again, I'm Carlos Mendez. I'm the immediate past post commander of the American Legion Alamo Post 2. And we are located at 3518 Fredericksburg Road. We are a landmark facility there. We have been there since 1964. Alamo Post 2 is one of the oldest posts in Texas, and obviously there were number 1, number 2, number 3 in May of 1919 is when we were formed. So we've been around for a few years. And as Delia says, that we serve the community, and our bottom line is, what have you done for a veteran lately? That is our motto, because we are here, obviously, for the veterans, but to the whole community at large. We have a lot of events out there. We have right now a fish fry and country fried steak night every Friday.
Delicious.
Every Friday. So from 4 o'clock until about 10 o'clock, we're there, and we have music and we have dancing every Friday. We're also going to start opening up the facility for more occasions. And our next big event is going to be our dance rodeo, our 4th annual Boots, Jeans, and Hats. That is our theme for this year. It is a country rodeo. We will be having music by Los Tovares, and we will be having contests, raffles. We have one of the first contests that is the largest belt buckle as a contest. We also have boots and spurs contest and the best dressed rodeo couple. I have from you to Delia, a flyer of our event that I want you to have and post for us.
Oh, yes.
I've also been known to pull things out of my hat. So tonight I'm going to pull out 2 complimentary tickets to you and who you want to take.
Awesome! We love
You
that.
know, we are always over there. Thank you so much.
You are simply just wonderful. I always call like you an art commander. To me, you'll always be the commander there. You have done so much.
Thank you.
So much, and I have something else that'll come back to you. We have right in back of me all these men and women who serve our country. Take it away, Art Escobar.
Good morning, Danielle. I'm
Hello.
Arturo Escobar. I'm also a member of Post 2, past commander, 2.5 years. I handed it over to somebody else, like very capable Carlos here. Then he took over, and somebody else took over since then. But I've served in the military for 23 years total. I'm a Vietnam veteran era, and also I was deployed Desert Storm, deployed to the sand. So anyway, I'm proud to be here. I'm proud to be American. Proud to live in San Antonio, and I'll probably graduate at Southwest High School, and a little plug there. And I'll hand it over to the next person.
Wow, I know this guy and Marge. They're beautiful volunteers also with Zapatos. It'll be upcoming too. Next.
Okay, my name is Gina Rogers, and I also belong to the Post 2, and I enjoyed very much. It's a lot of activity, and again, like he mentioned, come to the fish fries on Friday, and I was in the Air Force.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Who do we have next, Beck?
Katrina. Hi, my name is Katrina Acosta, and I'm an Army veteran. I'm married to an Army veteran. My husband did 2 tours in Iraq. I did 1. Unfortunately, my husband got injured in Iraq, and he's a Purple Heart recipient. And I'm a mother of a veteran, Air Force veteran. He will be coming back from deployment next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for serving our country, young ladies. So young, right? The next veteran is just such a small world with me. Familiar faces all the time even when I go to the hospital. 2016, I had open heart surgery, and somehow the word got out that I had a TV show and I was founder for the Veterans Parade. And I had some people coming into my room, visiting, wanting to meet me. And of course, I was so sedated, I can't remember too much. But I do remember this veteran that came to my room, and Tony Fuentes. And I saw Tony recently at the American Legion, and it was a campaign.
Yes, ma'am.
Somebody was running for office,
Judge
and
Chapa.
he came up to me and he greeted me, and man, how can he remember me after so long, right? 6-7 years. Tony Fuentes is the executive director for San Antonio Coalition for Veterans. Take it away, sir.
Well, first of all, I'm honored to be here. And Ms. Daniel, how can anyone forget you? You know, and the time when we met, I was a military liaison for Warm Springs Rehabilitation Hospital, taking care of our veterans that were in-house and the active duty soldiers. And then she happened to be there, and well, then we participated in the parade after that through the hospital we worked at. But then how God works, 2 years ago, I was honored to be commissioned by Lieutenant Colonel of Villarreal, was the founder of the Coalition for Veterans and Families. And he came down with cancer, commissioned me to run his coalition for him. And I've been trying hard to fill his shoes. No one could fill his shoes. I mean, he's an incredible man and very respected in the community. But he saw something in me that at the time I didn't see. But when I took it over, I saw there was a greater need in San Antonio rather than just us referring veterans to other different organizations. So when I took it over, I said, no, we're going to change this. We're going to be the immediate need for shelter, food, and clothing. And so then again, I started. Our board of directors says, "Dude, we don't have no money. Wait a minute. Let me do some work here." And what I learned is that as I served in the Army, Vietnam veteran, combat medic. When somebody gets injured, who's the first guy they call? The medic. Same thing here. If someone's out there in the streets, needs help, needs food, needs clothing, they call the coalition. We respond immediately. I've got a good, and again, been very lucky to raise some really great funds through generous donations in San Antonio, doing fundraisers. I got a golf tournament coming up on March 20th at a golf club in Texas. We're looking for sponsors, golfers, or donations. But we've been very fortunate. So if somebody calls us with a need, a homeless veteran, I have a hotel that we place them immediately, if not that night, the next day, for 7 days. Then we get them to different organizations that can help them. Same thing with food. If family calls me, they don't have any food, I carry gift cards with me. I go meet them. What's your story? What's going on? I get them the food that's necessary just to get them by. And then I set them up with different food bags. Clothing the same way. We have a lot of connections with people that supply clothes. So that's where we refer them. I try to stay into the immediate need of shelter and food because that's the main need of a lot of the veterans that are out there. And I get a lot of women veterans. So we help them as well. But then I connect them with the women veteran groups that are out there, the Pink Berets, Women Veterans of San Antonio. So again, it's been an honor for me to do this for 2 years. And it's really growing. This past year, we helped over 300 veterans with shelter, food, and clothing.
I want to thank you for joining us, and I want to bring you back so we can have a longer interview with just you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I think that would be awesome.
Yes, ma'am.
You wonder why the judge is here with me. And the reason is on Veterans Day, this last November 2022, we were going to be in the Veterans Parade. And Mr. Rangel, Judge Rangel, provided the convertible. Well, I was on my way, my GMC, my SUV, and all of a sudden, the battery. I said, no, I better not. I better go to have it serviced. I need a new battery. I didn't make it to the parade. He was downtown already, and I had to call him, right?
Yes.
I called you to let you know, ain't gonna make it. And people were saying, had we known, we would have gone to pick you up. But it was really a little bit too late. And I wasn't disappointed. I was just glad that Judge Rangel was, supports our veterans, right? And he was out there being a judge. His schedule is so busy, right? And you were out there, right? You were out there for our veterans. Thank you.
Yes, and if I can say real quick, first of all, thank you all for your service. Everybody in here who served our country, the sacrifices that you make are really what keeps us free. And we know in the courthouse that y'all are a true representative of what the Constitution is about. And really, everybody that's in this studio, Delia, everybody that's in the studio, including the folks that are with us, they give up their time to do good things for the community. And so nowhere else, I think, but San Antonio can you find a place of people that give up their time just to make the community a nicer place to live in. And the best thing I could do at this exact moment for any veteran is to give them a smile. Best thing we could do for anybody in our community. Just be good to each other, right? And I think that's what I heard you say, Mr. Mendez. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
A smile is so important. Okay, guys, we're gonna say Viva Fiesta, San Antonio, together? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Viva Fiesta, San Antonio!
Good, thank you.
Yeah, you're
One of the real secret gems of San Antonio. We're one of only 2 cities in North America, UNESCO City of Gastronomy.
Food is such a huge part of, I think, all of our cultures.
San Antonio is real in flavors. It's true in its corazón.
We're so proud of the authenticity from all over the world. That to me is exactly what we call melting pot. It's something unique to this place. You don't get it anywhere else.
Beautiful San Antonio. You know, when we do studio taping, it's so much fun. And you don't even get nervous because there's so much networking with all the rest of our guests. And my pride with some of the organizations here in San Antonio is the very well-known organization called Zapatos. Zapatos means shoes, right? And Zapatos Incorporated is here with us. And there's a reason also why I have the judge with me. I want to start over here with my beautiful friend. I say, hello, friend. They're my friends. They're my sweeter earth angels, just like the Magnolia Ladies and Dazzling Damas and so on. Okay, let us know what Zapatos is doing and all that energy. Pass it on.
Okay. My name is Margie de la Torre. I'm with the organization Zapatos. Zapatos was founded by our Gloria, and we have Gloria's picture back here, in 2015. Gloria actually founded it. She had leukemia, and when she was going to get her chemo treatments, she would take pictures of her shoes, and through that it evolved. And with Gloria and her husband, Jose, he said that they started an organization. He named it Zapatos. He did a lot of mariachi music and stuff. So it's been going on since then. We did have, during 2020, when we kind of went a little quiet because the schools, of course, the children were doing homeschools, but we have picked up again. We lost Gloria to the leukemia in 2021, but we're still going, and we're keeping her dream alive. This school year alone, starting from August to January of this year, Zapatos has already donated approximately 2,460 pairs of shoes. That would include approximately 500 shoes that we took to Uvalde. We went to Uvalde, partnered with the American Legion Post over there. We're also part of the American Legion family of Alamo Post 2. And we partnered with them and with the Children's Bereavement Center, and we did that. Zapatos, the children are identified through the educators, their teachers. The teachers tell the social worker, the counselor at the school, and they email us. Our website is zapatosinc.org, and that's what we do. And we're happy to keep Gloria's dream alive. #Gloria's dream, and she is definitely our angel.
And you're on Facebook. We can see all the
we
things
we are on Facebook under Zapatos Inc. and you can find what we're doing, and we're definitely going to have some of the pictures from here too. We also have a little something for Miss Delia.
Oh.
We have a little mug, and it's our
Thank you.
Zapatos mug, and it has a little pen on there too. She does a lot. She has always supported us. She had Gloria on the show before, and we miss her, but we're glad to be here and to honor her, and we're so happy for Miss Delia.
Thank you, Mama. And Gloria will never be forgotten because
Never.
of friends like all of us, right? Can I have a little brrr from? That's coming from the Dazzling Damas. Okay, Art, you're next.
Hi, I'm Arturo Escobar. I'm part of the Zapatos organization. They make clear that everybody in Zapatos that's attached to Zapatos is a volunteer. No one gets paid, and we put a lot of hours in volunteering. We deliver shoes. We actually sort the shoes. We file the shoes. We get the orders in. And Margie does most of the paperwork for that. And we actually drive around all over town on our own to deliver shoes to the kids that need them. The counselors identify the kids, and they in turn receive the shoes from us, orders, and we just walk in, walk out. There's no glory for us at this point at the site. We just make sure we deliver the shoes to the children.
Awesome, Mark. I know him well, very well, both of them. I love them. They're just like brother and sister. Okay, can you give us your name?
My name is Norma Garza, and I'm a new volunteer for Zapatos.
Yeah.
I'm a recently retired school teacher, teaching 33 years. So firsthand, I've seen what the impact that Zapatos has had on our children, because there's nothing like boosting a child's self-esteem by getting a new pair of shoes and feeling like, you know, they're part of the group and not feeling bad because of their shoes. So it's in my heart. I'm going to keep on doing it, and I urge all retired teachers to come help us, because it's something we can continue to do for our students.
Thank you. Con todo corazón, right? Next.
I'm Gina Rogers. I think I've been with Zapatos about 3 years. COVID did stop it for a while, but like Margie said, we're back delivering shoes again. And I'm retired also, and it's just so nice and rewarding I'm glad I have the time also to go and deliver the shoes. And sometimes, you know, we were able to see the children before. We can't anymore, usually. But it's a really rewarding, I don't want to call it a job. So if anybody wants to volunteer, get a hold of Margie. You know, even if you just deliver to 1 or 2 schools, anything helps. And we also collect socks. We try to put a pair of socks in each shoe or more. So any donations are always, accepted.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Judge, what's your feeling on this group?
I love the group. I love the idea of giving shoes to people. My father grew up with an idea that he did not have shoes, and he had to buy shoes for his younger siblings, and so that was always important for him. So we were just talking, my family gives away 300 pairs of shoes every summer to children in need, and looking back, we've done it 22 years, I think. Looking back, I don't know why I didn't contact y'all before.
I know.
I think this is a fantastic group, and thank you so much for what y'all are doing in the community.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Judge.
these shoes are all brand new shoes. These are all brand new shoes. Never any used shoes. The children get brand new shoes right out of the box. No one's ever worn them before.
Awesome. I'm blessed and proud to be among them. Viva Fiesta San Antonio all together. 1, 2, 3.
Viva Fiesta San Antonio!
Walk out the door, 'cause I don't love you anymore. Things aren't what they were before, and I don't love you anymore. So go on, walk out the door, 'cause I don't love you anymore. Can't you see your love has left me in misery? You always were the one for me, but look what your love has done to me. Now I see I'll never be your rodeo king. So go on, walk out the door, 'cause I don't love you anymore. Things aren't what they were before, and I don't love you anymore. don't love you